Mobius cores making their way to Bennett Port with the artifact. We gotta stop them before they get away with it. Welcome to Bennett Port, at least what's left of it. Mobius cores entrenched themselves here to keep us from the artifact. Valerian's setting up his base now. Once he gets...
Raynor, what is happening?
The hybrid are channeling void energy into the Keystone. The resulting psionic disruption has overwhelmed the Terrans.
Deploy our immortals. We need heavy assault to protect these Terrans until the disruption subsides.
Man, that's 2 I owe you, Artanis. Felt like I was losing my damn mind.
The Keystone is recharging, Commander. They will surely activate it again soon. We must reclaim it.
You ain't kidding. Let's lock and load, partner.
We can construct immortals from the robotics facility. They are quite effective at sieging enemies or defending our allies.
All right. My boys are taking this fight to Mobius Core. And once you got your defenses in place, bring the heat.
I heed the call. We shall serve forever.
This disruption has hit my forces hard. We've taken heavy casualties, and we're going to need more time to establish our fortifications. Do what you can to keep them at bay.
Already on it. Your position will be secure till they fire up that Keystone again.
Hierarch, several of our Dominion research facilities are reporting that they are under attack. If you can rescue them, I'll return any Protoss technology they've collected to you.
You must place that in a power field. My life for iron.
The Keystone is about to emit another disruption nova. The Terrans will be incapacitated while the disruption is active.
minerals.
Fear consume you! I like what I am.
Undara Manakai. I return to serve. Our duty is unending.
Your allies are in battle.
Our cannon shall sail. We march to victory. I heed the call.
You have not enough minerals.
Osharis Shien. Pause alarm.
The attackers have fallen. Forge ahead to the Keystone's location.
There shall be a reckoning. Pause alarm.
You must construct additional pylons.
Commander, our forces are ready. The Dominion is engaging Mobius Corps.
We have liberated a Dominion facility.
Can't believe we made it out alive. Some of our medics will stay behind in case you need them.
Mobius Corps has turned their sights upon our Nexus. Prepare for battle.
All will worship or be forever silent!
The enemy closes.
If possible, we should warp in more photon cannons. They will help our Nexus point defend against enemy incursions.
I feel your presence. We shall serve forever. We shall serve forever. Our duty is unending. We embrace the glory of battle. Osharis Shien.
You must construct additional pylons.
I like what I am.
not enough minerals.
Another disruption will occur soon. Remember, we can use this time to protect our allies from the hybrid, or attack Mobius Core.
I return to serve.
Allies are in battle.
We shall serve forever. Our cannons shall sing. I return to serve.
The Keystone's disruption is also affecting the Mobius Core. We should attack them once our allies are safe.
I return to serve.
You must construct additional pylons.
Our cannons shall sing.
You must construct additional pylons.
We have survived the hybrid's assault. Continue onward, warriors.
You must construct additional pylons.
We march to victory.
Damn, that's one hell of a headache. Thanks for the help, Artanis.
I return. Wars along. We march to victory. Wars along. Sabil.
Dominion SCVs, establish a fortification line here.
I return to serve. This. My life for iron! My life for iron!
We've broken their defenses. Let's get some bunkers out there.
You have not.
I return to serve. I return to serve. I return to serve.
You have not enough minerals.
We shall serve forever. light for ire. I return to serve.
Hierarch, I'm detecting a significant energy spike. I expect the Keystone will emit another disruption nova soon.
My light for ire. There shall be a reckoning. We shall serve forever. Sabil. Your minds shall be torn asunder. It is destined. I return to serve. I return to serve. There shall be a reckoning. Alarm. Sabil. The enemy closes. I return to serve.
With the hybrid's assault stopped, we can move forward once more.
Our cannon shall sing. The battle is ours!
Thank heavens. Almost everyone died. Just a few medevacs left. I'll send them to support the Emperor's forces.
We march to victory!
Went dark there for a while. Good thing you've got our backs.
It is destined. Our cannon shall sing. Sabil.
Marines, push the battle line forward.
It is destined. We march to victory. My light for ire. My light for ire. I return to serve. My life for ire. I return to serve. I return to serve.
You must construct additional pylons.
Hierarch, I'm detecting a significant energy spike. I expect the Keystone will emit another disruption nova soon.
You must construct additional pylons.
Glory is eternal. We must. All shall submit. We march to victory.
You must construct additional pylons.
The enemy closes. The enemy closes. The enemy closes. It is destined. Pause alarm. We march to victory. The enemy closes. The enemy closes. I return to serve. I return to serve.
Well, that did it. We pushed Mobius core back. Damn. Look at this place. Even the Zerg didn't tear into the city like this.
Did you know this warrior?
No. But I know his story. I know all their stories. None of them ever think it'll end like this. Reports been coming in from all over. Dominion worlds overrun. Outposts destroyed. A lot more dead boys out there. Warriors.
Death is the fate of all warriors. A fate we too may soon embrace.
Fate ain't written, Artanis. Way I see it, if Zeratul believed you could make a difference in all this, then this fight's just begun.
It is your custom to shake the hand of a friend, is it not?
Give him hell, Artanis.
Rohana! Preserver! Rohana!
Artanis.
Amon.
I see your doubt, your fear. You were so alone, mewling in the darkness. Let me release you, all of you, from the suffering of this life. The infinite cycle of strife and anguish is at an end.
Your words are little more than poison, Amon. Your actions bring nothing but death.
They bring purpose, an end to a cycle none within had chosen. Your resistance will only bring unneeded suffering.
It has passed, Hierarch. Pain is gone.
Do you see now why you must separate from the Kala? Its light has faded.
I will keep him at bay. I will endure. I have felt his rage, seen his truth.
If you will not sever your connection to the Kala, then you will be contained, kept in stasis.
I will preserve the Kala however I must. If I must endure imprisonment, so be it.
Look here, Hierarch. This material self-regenerates. It is no wonder the research of the Terrans claimed it to be from a recent epoch. My projections place it at several billion years old, if not more.
Zeratul's vision said that this keystone can guide us unto hope. What do you think it means?
Yes, guide us. It is a code wanting to be cracked. The keystone seems to be able to manipulate energies, but that may not be its sole purpose. I believe it stores its origin point within.
Its origin point?
Yes, I promise you. I will find out how this will lead us to the Xel'Naga.
Redouble your efforts, Karax. There is little time.
Robotic assault units can now be added to our army, Hierarch.
I return to serve. Adun Toridas. I return to serve. Adun Toridas. I return to serve. Adun Toridas.
I could see the truth of Amon while he spoke through me. He claims his cause is noble, but only darkness and rage fester within. I abandoned everything I knew to study and serve the Kala. I will not forsake my vows, even now. I abandoned everything I knew to study and serve the Kala.
Hey there, your Royal Ness? Man, this is weird. I've never talked to no Protoss before. Hey.
If I have learned one thing from your Commander Raynor, it is that we are not so different, Rory Swan. Continue your report.
Right. So, the artifact, the keystone thingy's all yours. We're in the middle of transmitting all our data to your engineer.
You have my thanks. Please relay my appreciation to Commander Raynor.
Hey, you got it, Skippy.
Skippy?
Zeratul, old friend. I have the keystone you believed would lead to our salvation. And yet, faith alone will not defeat Amon. As Hierarch, I was made aware of a location where our Kalai scientists experimented on new weaponry in secret. Within the Glacius facility, the Purifier program has been reborn. We must recover this immensely powerful technology. The Nerazim of Shakuras ritually sever their connection to the Kala. Because of this, they are now the last free Protoss. I must reach them before Amon's armies.
Is overrun. Loss of life is extensive. Hold. We are receiving a transmission.
Praise the gods. Artanis, you live.
Matriarch Vorazun, what has happened here?
Shakuras has fallen. The warp gate linking this world to Ire has been reopened. Countless hybrid and Zerg pour from the other side. They've obliterated our cities, decimated our Shadow Guard. We are trying to evacuate the remaining population, but I am uncertain whether we can hold long enough to get them safely away.
We will give you the time you need, Matriarch. My Templar are inbound.
Dark Templar were tracking your invasion on Ire when we were cut off. Then the warp gate opened. What happened, Artanis?
Amon used the collar to seize control of the Templar. I could feel his rage tearing through me, and I was powerless against it. Zeratul found me. It was there that he...
Yes?
He tried to free me. And he succeeded at the cost of his own life. He fell by my hand.
It was Amon's deed, not yours.
Zeratul came to me with a warning, but I did not act. Because of this, he is now gone, and the stars burn dimmer for his loss. Amon's deed or not, I carry a burden, Matriarch. One that cannot be easily lifted.
The War Council awaits you, Hierarch. All this time, this wretched little world was within striking distance of our fleets.
Much has changed since your era, Preserver.
First you consort with those Terrans, and now the Fallen Ones? It is heresy. You must know this.
The Dark Templar are now our allies.
There was a time when the Protoss were broken. Throughout the Aeon of Strife, we tore at each other with wanton abandon. Only one path was ever found to end the madness and unify our people. The Kala. The Dark Ones rejected its light. They denied their own race. How can you fight for them?
For one so sworn to preserve our history, Rohana, how can you be so blind to its turn?
I see I have offended you, Hierarch. My apologies. Adapting to this period is difficult.
I've been trying to isolate the major population centers in need of evacuation. The Zerg signatures far outnumber those of the Protoss, but most of the survivors seem to have gathered within Talametros.
There must be Nerazine phase-smiths you know among them. Those who stayed behind.
I am not seeing any Protoss life signs from within the engineering base, Hierarch.
Then they have met their fate.
Or perhaps they fought their way to safety. The Dark Templar do not follow our caste system. Some of their faithsmiths are trained warriors, skilled as any of ours.
That does give them an advantage I had not realized. But then, our people are very different.
Of course, Hierarch.
Zerg infestation is overtaking Telemetros. Our evacuation is already in great peril. Your aid cannot come soon enough, Hierarch. Shakuras teams with Amon's Zerg broods. We hold only the southwest quadrant of Telemetros, and even that is in peril. We must evacuate our people, but the launch bays have been defiled with infestation. Only ground forces can clear them. Once the bays are free, the planetary warp conduit will allow our ships to escape safely.
The launch bays will be cleared. Your people will survive, Matriarch. This I swear.
You will need the aid of my Dark Templar in this battle. They can strike from the shadows without fear of reprisal.
You seek our service. The darkness rise. By the shadow. Twilight falls.
Artanis, I'm detecting a rift opening near your position. Avoid Thrasher. By the gods, it's sieging the warp conduit.
Warriors, we must slay it before it destroys the conduit. Strike as one, Templar.
I am the blade, Nasperu Unadar. The darkness rides. Fear is an illusion.
Thrasher is slain, but it will be for naught if the launch bays remain infested.
Vespine gas.
From the shadows I come. Khartoum. By the void. I will comply. I am the blade of the Narazim. I am intrigued. Clever. I am Khartoum. By the void. I will comply.
These vaults hold the solarite reserves that power Talametros. You may claim them with our blessing, Hierarch.
Shore up our defenses. The Zerg are moving to attack our nexus point.
I am intrigued.
If possible, we should warp in more photon cannons. They will help our nexus point defend against enemy incursions.
From the shadows I come.
My light for ire.
I have returned. From the shadows I come.
You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals.
I am intrigued.
Second Thrasher. The conduit is under assault. Be careful. The spore crawlers and overseers ahead can detect our Dark Templars' movements. Slay them first.
By the void.
The Thrasher has been eliminated. This would be an opportune moment to clear the launch bays.
I will comply. Khartoum.
Indeed, completing bonus objectives will allow me to improve the Spear of Adun's power. There are 2 vaults left in the city.
Nasperu Unatar. Fear is an illusion.
Matriarch Vorazun, the first launch bay has been cleared. Continue evacuating.
Jakul Enoch. I will comply. From the shadows
My light for ire.
Jakul Enoch. I am the blade of the Narazim. I am intrigued. What would you ask of us? Nasperu Unatar. The darkness rides. Shakan. Engaging foe.
Base is under attack.
You see, what would you ask of us?
We have secured a second launch bay.
Well done. Half of the bays are launching evacuation ships.
I am but a phantom. I will comply. The darkness rides. What would you ask of us? From the shadows, I have returned.
My life for Ire.
By the void. I am the blade of the Narazim. I am intrigued. Khartoum. I am but a phantom. I will
Another Thrasher has appeared. You know what must be done.
Kat Nasperu Unadar. I am the blade of the Narazim. From the shadows, I have returned. You seek our service. By the void. I am intrigued. I bask in the twilight. The darkness rides. Clever.
We embrace the glory of battle.
Engaging foe.
That should buy the conduit more time.
Fear is an illusion. You seek our service. I am the blade of the Narazim.
We have purged the infestation. Only one launch bay remains disabled.
The darkness rides. Cut, what would you ask of us? is upon us.
Recovering the last Solarite reserve now. The solar core should be augmented by the time our forces return, Hierarch.
I am intrigued. I am the blade of the Narazim. By the void, I will comply.
Before the conduit falls.
Another Thrasher felled. Is there no end to these abominations?
Rise. Nasperu Unadar. Khatum. Clever. You seek our service. Jakul Inak. You seek our service. I will comply.
We embrace the glory of battle.
You seek our service.
Launch bays have been reclaimed. Matriarch, you may complete the evacuation.
You have saved my people, Artanis, and they will never forget it.
Despite this tragedy, I am pleased to see you once more, Hierarch. I had hoped that our next interaction would be your announcement of Ayer's reclamation.
As did I. Instead, the Templar have fallen.
Then the threat is greater than I realized.
We cannot let the same fate befall Shakuras.
It is too late for that. Amon Zerg poured through the warp gate as a tide of flesh and blade. They have already overrun Telemetros and are nearing the shrines of Lazul.
This world is lost. With such an infestation, Shakuras must be destroyed.
Destroy Shakuras? I will not permit this.
Permit? Shakuras was my people's home long before we offered yours sanctuary upon it. I will not let this world be a den for Amon's forces. Worlds may fall to ash. What matters is that we endure.
To lose Shakuras and Ire.
We are a vagabond people, Artanis. Our true home has always been Ire. Let us reclaim it together.
It is fitting that the daughter of Raja Gal decides the fate of the world she helped forge. Let us make preparations at once.
Hierarch, I have powered up a new ship subsystem. You can review it in the solar core now.
Of all the Templar, you never wavered in the belief that our two peoples could live in unity. It is something I admired in you.
It is ironic to hear you say this. All this time, I believed you were reluctant to accept the unity I sought.
You and I had many a disagreement in the Twilight Council. For day by day, I saw my people losing what they were. I saw our precious old ways erode.
You wished to preserve them.
I am Nerazim, Dark Templar. I hold great pride in my people.
But you are also Protoss. That is the greater affiliation.
That is not what the Conclave believed when we were exiled long ago. Your kind had ire. Our culture is all we ever had.
What have you discovered about the Keystone, Phase Smith?
Only that my skills may be inadequate to assess it.
Explain.
Imagine the Terrans obtained one of our fabrication matrices. Could their scientists ever understand its engineering? The task set before me is of a similar scale. The Cell Naga were beings beyond our understanding.
Keep working, Karax. I have faith in you.
Cloaked warriors are now available for deployment.
Cartoon. Vengeance for ire.
The Dark Templar are heretics, exiles. We must be on our guard.
The evacuation ships have reported in. All are present, and are being escorted by the Spear of Adun. This was not an easy decision, but I would rather see Shakuras destroyed than overwhelmed by Amon Zerg. We have much to plan, Hierarch.
Tell me, Vorazun, how will we bring destruction to your world?
The Zelnaga Temple's phase prism can be overloaded, forcing a spike of energy into the planet's core. Enough of a charge, and the planet will shatter. Amon will not possess my world.
I have been thinking about this choice.
Are you reconsidering?
No. My time here has reminded me of the courage of your people. That we must fight. If we are to suffer, then so too will Amon. We will lure as many of Amon's hybrid and Zerg through the gateway as we can. Only once enough are through to wound him will we overload the temple and flee.
You mean to bleed him? Bold. But we can't risk the forces it would require to do such a thing.
Leave that to me, Matriarch. I have learned much from the Dark Templar.
Our forces have secured the Zelnaga Temple grounds. Artanis, how go your preparations?
I am configuring the temple now, but without the Uraj and the Callus, it will take time.
Time is not all it will take. The temple's energies are regulated by 3 Zenith Stones. Only once they are destroyed can the temple be overloaded.
Until then, we must defend it from the Zerg and their hybrid masters.
The Nerazim have long used Kadaran monoliths to protect our lands. I see your Phasesmith has become familiar with them.
Indeed, Matriarch. The monoliths are quite deadly and fire a considerable distance. They should prove instrumental in our defense.
The moment has come. Let us begin. The sooner the Zenith Stones are destroyed, the better off we shall be. The Zerg will overwhelm the temple grounds shortly.
Agreed. Although, should it become necessary, my Dark Templar can sneak through the enemy and destroy the stones. The Zerg gather for an attack to the southwest. Ignite your blades, warriors!
Eternally.
enough minerals.
Retribution awaits.
Hierarch, there are more resources nearby. We can construct a second nexus near them to accelerate our harvesting.
There is no solace in exile. And Ars Adari. We will atone.
Exercise caution when attacking a Zenith Stone. The energies within may become volatile as it is damaged.
As you say. Our light lives on.
Base is under attack.
Another brood of Zerg is preparing to attack from a hive to the northwest.
We will atone. Ire shall rise anew. Retribution awaits.
Base is under attack.
I shall rise anew. I have returned.
Artanis, our observers are reporting a vast number of Zerg have poured onto Shakuris.
And yet, not a single hybrid. Amon is testing our resolve.
Eternally. With pride. We obey. Glory to perseverance. Retribution awaits. I have returned.
My life for Ire.
The Zerg approach the temple from the southeastern accessway.
We will atone. And Aris, our day will come. There is no solace in exile. With pride. Our light lives on. Vengeance for ire.
Ready yourselves, Templar. The Zerg are moving to assault both sides of the temple.
As you say, glory through perseverance.
Upgrade complete.
We obey. Solace in exile.
Base is under attack.
Give your order. Glory through perseverance. Retribution awaits.
The temple grounds are still vulnerable. We should construct more photon cannons and Kadaran monoliths before they are overrun.
It is done. The Zenith Stones have been destroyed. Once your task is complete, the temple can be overloaded.
Understood. And the temple alignment is proceeding well. Now, we wait for the Zerg.
Base is under attack.
We will atone.
Hierarch, only some of your gateways have transformed into warp gates. It is better to commit to a single warp-in strategy.
By light for ire.
Upgrade complete. Base is under attack. Base is under attack.
Give your order. Vengeance. By light for ire.
Curious. There are overlords closing on the temple grounds.
I have seen this tactic before. They are transporting ground forces. Destroy the overlords, quickly!
Through perseverance, ire shall rise anew. Retribution awaits.
You must place that in a power field.
Our day will come. Give your order.
Our readouts indicate there are nearly 500 million Zerg on Shakuris. All of them moving for this temple.
Let them come. The Templar will endure.
in a power field.
Vengeance.
My life for hire.
I have returned. I have we will atone with pride. Our light lives on.
Upgrade complete.
Vengeance, I have returned. I have returned. Our day will come. Retribution awaits. Give your order. There is no solace. Glory and perseverance. We will atone. Iron shall rise anew. Give your order. Iron.
Be on guard, warriors. The Zerg are attacking the temple from all three sides at once.
Retribution awaits. Vengeance for ire. Our day will come.
We embrace our base is under attack. We embrace the glory of battle.
Eat the Legion forward. There is no solace in exile. Iron shall rise anew. Retribution awaits. Glory through perseverance. Vengeance. I have returned.
My life for hire.
Our day will.
My life for hire.
I have returned. Vengeance for honor. As you say, so shall it be. We obey. The Master's gaze falls on your shadowed world.
By the gods, I have never seen such abomination. Warriors, focus all cannons on the hybrid. We must defend the temple.
Glory through perseverance. Our light lives on. As you say. Give your... returned. There is no solace in exile.
Base is under attack. Base is under attack. We embrace the glory of battle.
As you say.
Hierarch, I have never borne witness to so many Zerg. Was this the threat my mother once faced?
No, Matriarch. This threat is a far greater one, and it will take all we have to resist it.
Base is under attack.
I shall rise anew. We will fight. Retribution awaits. Give your order. So shall it be.
We embrace the glory of battle. We embrace the glory of battle.
Retribution awaits. And ours are There is no solace. So shall give your order. Ire shall rise anew.
Our pylon is under attack. Base is under attack. We embrace the glory of battle.
Engaging foe.
Base is under attack.
I have returned. I have returned. Engaging foe.
My meditation is over.
Engaging foe.
We stand unified. Honor guides me.
Give your order.
Base is under
Engaging foe.
We embrace the glory of battle.
Retribution.
The moment approaches, warriors. The temple is realigning. It will be ready soon.
Hierarch, I have discovered a solarite cache beneath the Zelnaga temple. If we can hold longer, I should be able to retrieve it.
Begin the retrieval process, Kirax. We will hold the temple as long as we can.
Vengeance for Iron.
Our pylon is under attack. We embrace the glory of battle. We stand
Retribution. Engaging foe. Engaging foe. I have returned.
Solarite retrieval is still in progress. If we can hold on just a while longer...
Vengeance. Base is under attack. I have returned.
We embrace the glory of battle.
Engaging foe.
We embrace the glory of battle. Base is under attack.
I have returned. Vengeance for Iron.
We embrace the glory of battle.
Templar, initiate dimensional recall. Get to safety, now!
Nidus works. The Zerg are poised to breach the temple.
Have faith, Matriarch. Your fallen people cry out for vengeance, and they shall have it.
is said that those of our kind suffer, separated from the glory of the Kala.
Shakuris is gone. It has become one with the eternal night. But the traditions we forged there will remain with us forever.
Is that still possible, Matriarch?
More so than you may realize. What do you know of the Shadow Walk, Artanis?
Little. Your people closely guard their customs.
It is our most sacred rite of passage. The Initiate stands alone. Members of her tribe strike against her from the shadows. If she endures, she becomes a Shadow Hunter, true Dark Templar.
Why do you speak of this?
You stood alone, as Dark Templar, against countless enemies, risking your life for the many. You have walked as we have. You have walked the Shadow Path already, Artanis. You no longer have the Kala. You are Dark Templar.